You're listening to The Manning Report with your host, James David Manning. The news behind the headlines.
Nixon was more of a statesman and a much more seasoned politician than Tribulation Trump will ever be. And there was only one issue with Nixon, and that was at least one that was legally pursued, and that was the break-in at the Watergate Hotel regarding the Democratic Convention's headquarters and sopping up their information so that they would be able to know how to counter information regarding the next election of the Democrats. Now, hold on to that thought for just a second, right? Hold on to that thought for just a second, that the Watergate burglars broke into the Watergate Hotel for the purpose of stealing the secret plans or the plans that the Democrats had in the upcoming presidential election, right, for Nixon's second term. They thought that if they could get that information, they would know how to defeat Nixon's opponent and win the election by the information that they received, right? Now hold that thought. If you've been following the Manafort story or event or episode and Trump's using Manafort as his campaign manager, one of the things that has not been adjudicated in the Manafort issue is that Manafort met with Konstantin Kilimnik at the Havana cigar place off Madison Avenue, a very ritzy cigar and red meat steak place. And Manafort turned over 47 pages of polling information from the Trump administration on Clinton's, her pursuit of the presidency. Information that Trump's organization had gathered, turned it over to Russia, to Konstantin Kilimnik, right? Now, we know that's been documented. It's been documented. It's a part of court proceedings. However, there's not been an official charge brought against Manafort. That still might just come. But my point is the similarities. If what Nixon did and hiring the Watergate burglars to get this information on the Democrat Party by breaking into the Watergate Hotel and the Democrat Party's national headquarters convention to get their information so they could defeat the Democrat candidate, how much more so did the same thing happen at that restaurant there with Manafort and Konstantin Kilimnik when he handed over information on Hillary Clinton about in the 2016 election, which then gave Trump the opportunity to be able to defeat Hillary Clinton. Those two are very similar. Now, I notice that that's not always something that's brought up into a comparison. This is a bit of a news blog we do looking at spiritual wickedness in high places for the most part, making some observations about it and giving people a biblical foundation to the way of interpreting rather than have Sean Hannity or Laura Ingraham or Janine Pirro or Anderson Cooper or Rachel Maddow or Don Lemon, Rush Limbaugh interpret what's going on in the world. You come to me and I'll tell you based on what the Word of God says. They'll just give you their worldly, sinful view. But the Manning Report will tell you what God has said, whether to say yea or nay, whether to go or to stay. You'll be led by the word of Almighty God. Come to the Manning Report on a daily basis to interpret the spiritual wickedness in high places, because there's plenty of it that's going on. And so I am he. I'm the Lord's servant, James David, righteous rebel Manning. And I'm here to serve you with news and information.